Hey everyone, welcome to Now Spinning After Dark, Episode 2. Tonight I want to talk about a couple of records I picked up in the last couple of days and tell you a story about one of the records that I have in my collection. So, jumping into it, spinning right now, we're listening to Random Access Memories, the new one from Daft Punk, which I got on Tuesday when it came out. The artwork is pretty iconic. The inside, check this action out. It's pretty sweet. It sounds really good. The fidelity on this album is amazing, and I'm really enjoying it. So I picked that up a couple days ago. I know lots of you have also. I picked up today is the new one from The National, Trouble Will Find Me. I know a lot of people are really into this band. From previous releases, this is my introduction to this band. And I've been enjoying it a lot. I listened to it a couple times today. So those are two that I picked up recently. And then the record I want to talk about today is from a band called Sleep. And the record is called Dopesmoker, which this is the recent 2012 reissue. This is the second pressing, I believe. It's on purple. Limited to 4,000. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with this album, but those of you who are not, there's kind of a myth and legend associated with this album, which I know there's the truth and all that, but I enjoy legends and myths, so I'll just tell it how I heard it. This is on clear, kind of purple. I don't know if you can pick up the color. So this band, Sleep, in the early 90s they were doing their thing, and there was kind of the underground push to sign bands, and the legend that I heard goes that this band Sleep, they signed a six-figure deal with a British label to make a record, and so they took the money and they bought copious amounts of weed and boutique amplifiers and basically squandered their budget, and were in the studio forever, and the label said, hey, we need our record, and they said alright, and so when they delivered it, it was a hour and 6-minute long continuous track. And if you haven't heard this record, the lyrics don't even start till, I don't know, it's something like 20 minutes in or 15 minutes in. And so the label said, we can't release this. It's an hour-long track. Nobody's going to buy this. And so the band said, well, we think they will. This is what we want to do. And so eventually the label released it as an album called Jerusalem, which they kind of haphazardly cut it into tracks and edited it, and it just wasn't the band's vision at all. And so there's a pressing of that I'm sure some of you have or have seen that has a man riding a horse with the smoke coming out of his nose. And I would love to have a copy of that, but it's very rare and expensive, and I probably will never own it. So I was really excited when they repressed it. But yeah, this record is just not for everyone. I know my wife doesn't like it at all, but and I know several people who I respect their opinions about music don't care for it all, but it's just this long, drony, sludgy, heavy riff that just goes and goes and goes, and then the rest of the band comes in and it just goes and goes and goes, and I just feel like it's a really unique piece of music and a really unique piece of art. So if you're not familiar with the band Sleep, check them out. They have a other record, The Holy Mountain, which is more conventional stoner rock and less kind of a concept. And the singer and guitar player Matt Pike, he's in his current project High on Fire, which I'm also a fan of. I don't have any other vinyl yet, but perhaps someday I'll get around to buying some of that. But I just enjoy the legend of this, and it was when I started collecting records, I'd heard the legend of that record, and looked into it and found out that I would never afford an original pressing of that, so I was happy when they repressed it. So that's what I wanted to talk about, and thanks for watching. Real quick, I want to say thank you to Dan of Vinyl Fury for posting my first video on the YouTube VC Facebook page, and for the shout out in his video. We've been hanging for a while on Instagram, and just want to say thank you to him. And also in the last day or two passed 100 subscribers, so I want to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed, and hopefully you're enjoying the videos, and I've been enjoying the community and watching your guys' videos and the pictures posted and conversations. So